And it's Andy Pages to start the inning for Dodgers. Takes ball one from Shohei Ohtani. And look who we got joining us in full uniform. You guys know this guy. Hi, Clayton.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me.
Of course. How's your Japan time going?
Man, it's been a
whole
blast.
Family, right?
Yeah, so great. Such a blast. This has been such a great experience. And I get to be a fly on the wall and kind of hang out, do my rehab and watch. And it's been a blast. I'm a once-in-a-lifetime experience for sure.
Pages starting this third inning. Fouling it back. I know there was a lot of talk last year about the chemistry being a big part of what the team did in the postseason and added emphasis on getting together. Is there a sense of that again to start this season? A trip like this help galvanize a group?
Did you see what Shohei brought to the dinner in Yamamoto and Roki, the tuna thing? That got on social media somewhere, right? That was amazing. Yeah. So, yeah, as far as like coming together, team dinners are great for that. But that was probably the coolest dinner I've ever been a part of, period. Just watching these guys just butcher a tuna right in front of us. It was amazing.
Bar is set high for when the team goes to Texas in a month or so.
Yeah, I'll just get a cow up there.
Right.
Yeah. Happy Easter, guys. Yeah, it'd be perfect.
2-2 on Pages.
I've been impressed with both these guys throwing. Imanaga's got his fastball's got a lot of life to it, a lot of swing and misses on the heater. You know, it's 93, 94, but guys are having a tough time catching up to it. And then that pitch right there is pretty great too. A good split.
It's his second strikeout, one away in this third inning.
So what kind of mindset do you have to have, though, to be ready to go in the middle of March and just prepping for that? I mean, as a pitcher, doesn't it? I don't want to say it screws up your season, but doesn't it mess things up? Or
it's a little more challenging. I mean, you know, Yama did it last year from Korea, and you know, I did it in Australia 10 years ago, so it's a little different. But I'm going to watch this at bat, EK.
There you go. Yeah. Good feel.
Yeah.
You have better TV feel than EK. Read the room, Karros. Man, it's been awesome seeing Ohtani here in Japan. You know what kind of impact he's got across the globe. What kind of fan attention there is, but
that's the heater right there. Like that, it says 92, but that plays a lot harder than 92, and it looks so good. You know, it's right at the belt, and guys feel like they can get to it, and we're just having a tough time catching up to it right now. But maybe we'll get him here. It's a split again. Yeah, Shohei's just the impact he has globally on the game of baseball. I mean, we all know that he's the best player in the game. We all know, like, he's super famous in Japan. But until you come over here and experience it, like you said with the green, he is literally on every billboard here, and it's a crazy experience.
On this 1-2 from Imanaga, Ohtani leaves it upstairs.
You bought any of the products he's pushing yet, or not?
I had some. I probably have. I don't even know. But yeah, it's he's definitely everywhere. This has got to be a split right here.
Wow! Rifled to second, caught by Birdie.
I wouldn't throw that to him. I think that was the slider, and he can hit that middle speed really good. He roped that ball right there.
If you were throwing to Ohtani, how would you get him out?
Yeah, I mean, thankfully I can say this now because I'll never face him again. Yeah, it's done with that. But it was a lot of you got to really hit that down and away pitch with the heater. I don't throw the ball up very much, but up you can kind of go to if you got the velo. But the middle speed pitches, like the sliders, changeups, stuff like that. So I threw him curveballs. I didn't throw him a ton of sliders. And, you know, you leave that, 85, 88 mile an hour pitch in the middle of the zone, it's a good chance it's over the fence for sure.
Tommy Edman here with the bases empty and 2 away.
This is a good matchup for us. Tommy's got a real flat swing, and Imanaga throws a lot of heaters up. And so Tommy got him a couple times last year. I heard the guys talking. So I bet he sees a little bit more off speed than most of our guys.
That's what Tommy Tanks does, right? He was hitting cleanup that day, homer twice.
That was a good swing. It was a split, though, but hit that one hard.
Third, and that's a 1-2-3 30. You gonna stick around and talk a little Yamamoto with us?
I love to.
Let's do it. We go to the bottom of the third inning, game 1 of 2025 here in Tokyo. Top of the order for the Cubs, Ian Happ chops the first one that he sees. Yamamoto has it ricochet off his glove, and Rojas throws late. And so Happ's on to begin this third.
Yamamoto going after it. Easy to sit up here and say, oh, you just let that go because you know the shortstop's going to come and get it. I think that's what Miggy was telling him afterwards.
Not that easy, though.
It's hard to get out of the way, but Yama's also like the best fielder out there. So, and Hap's pretty fast too. That would have been a really tough play for me. That's just an in-between ball, especially off the turf.
Suzuki. If I tell you, Yamamoto's feeling froggy, isn't he? 94 with the splitter.
Yeah, he is the most efficient, prettiest throw I think that I have seen in a long time. Like, you watch him play catch and throw long toss. It's the exact same throw that he takes to the mound. And I tell Charlie, I tell my 8-year-old, I was like, just watch him throw. This is what it's supposed to look like. This is how you're supposed to move. And yeah, it's coming out. The heater's really good tonight, and the split. I don't know how you throw a split 94 and make it move like that. So that's pretty nice to have.
You got a splitter.
Yeah, I think I threw it twice last year.
Yeah,
that was fun.
94. No, it wasn't quite 94.
I'm throwing 86 in bullpens, Joe. We're just trying to get back. We're just trying to get back on the mound right now.
Where are you at?
Yeah, we're coming along. I've thrown 4 or 5 times off the mound, so yeah, it actually feels okay. So hopefully next couple months we'll get there. God,
Cracks his bat again. He's ruined 2 of his bats.
So I think he's throwing 2-seamers to righties. If I had to guess, that ball's running a little bit
running there. In. The only one that he left out over the plate was Amaya. And he tried to run it in, but that thing is just eating up bats.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had that. I was talking to one of our pitching guys, Connor, down there, and told me that he's throwing the runner to righties, and that's really tough to cover when you're trying to stay on everything else.
I saw you got to play catch with Yamamoto and with all was it before one of the exhibition games?
Yeah, they let me know I wasn't ready yet. Watching catch with Yamamoto, like he was back at the cannon sign in right center, just firing balls on the line with no effort, and I was just breathing out of my mind trying to make it halfway there. I needed a cutoff man.
Right.
So, but it's really fun to watch him play catch, and Yama's a great dude, awesome to have on our team.
Kyle Tucker with a runner at second and 1 away, leaves that one upstairs. I was going to ask you for a little window into his personality. We get to see it some, but what's he like inside the clubhouse?
He's a lot of fun. He likes to have fun. He likes to hang out with the guys. I think he's a lot more comfortable this year. You know, I can't imagine going to a new country and learning everything and trying to pitch on top of it. So, and he got hurt last year too. So there's just a lot of stuff last year that he was working through. And for him to come back the way he did in October and have a full off season and now get to know the guys that much better, I think we all really appreciate Yama. I think he's had a lot of fun with us in the clubhouse, and he likes to joke around, have a good time, and so it's fun.
Behind Tucker, 2-1. Hap at second, 1 away. One misses outside. Have you messed around with the Japanese baseball, and how different is it if you?
Yeah, I have felt it a little bit. It's definitely smaller. It feels a little bit tackier. It's a good ball to throw, for sure. Yeah, good ball to throw. I don't know if the hitters would love it, but it's a good ball for us, for sure. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, because to your point, it's not just coming and facing. We were talking about this a little bit earlier, the increased competition, but there's all those changes within the big change that he had to get through last year.
Yeah, and we're seeing, Roki's going through it too. It's just, it's a hard transition period, but, our guys know how to help him get through it. And gosh, that's such a hard pitch to hit.
Leaning on it. That's a great hitter right there that he gets to roll over for the second out. To third goes Hap. Cubs 1, Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the third, Michael Busch comes up. How about the hush that falls over the crowd before the pitch is delivered? It's kind of eerie, isn't it?
It's like we're at a golf event.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to talk low too.
No.
Bushy's a good hitter, man. He, we traded him away a few years ago. Obviously, Freddie's at first base for us, so we didn't need him. But Bushy's turned himself to a really good hitter. This is a tough matchup right here. Try to strain him at third. But that split, to make a ball move at 93 the way that I don't even know how to explain that. Like, that is amazing.
Why don't you think it's been used more over in the States? I mean, every Japanese guy, it seems, has got a splitter.
Yeah, I feel like we started seeing the trend last year. I feel like guys started throwing it. I don't want to say anything yet, but Bushy's hasn't picked that quite yet. But yeah, I feel like the splitty's coming around a little bit in the States. So I think I've seen.
Is it harder to throw? I mean, for you, like, is it more taxing on your arm?
I feel like everything's taxing.
Right.
Now, right?
Yeah. Right. At this point, yeah. Right.
I think traditionally they say that, right? The split
Yep.
is a little bit more taxing.
Man, if it ain't broke.
It's a good pitch right there. It's tough to go heater here. I don't know what Yama's going to do. Throw 4 in a row, or
4 in a row.
if you want another one.
I would.
You got it.
Yep.
I tipped it.
Bush is saying, okay, progress.
Yeah.
I do 5. You give the hitters too much credit sometimes. It's
Go
hard
one more.
Right. I keep throwing like
It's hard as a pitcher to throw 5 really good ones. You know, like it's,
Right.
It's you got you play your odds,
Yep.
but you throw 5 perfect ones in a row. That's hard to do. So see what happens. Yeah, see, he kind of flared that one out
Right.
a little bit. So
But EK, you're sitting there as a hitter saying, please, like, I don't
give
care
me a
how hard it
fastball.
is.
Yeah, I'm not going to hit the splitter. I'm not hitting it. I mean, to Kershaw's point, if he hangs something, I got a chance. But
I think curveball feels good to me right here. I don't know if Bushy hits curveball, but I think that was the slider. That was the slider. That was an interesting one.
I've seen that too much so far.
Especially the lefties, right? He doesn't really throw the slider to lefties. Bushy must hit curveball. That's my call. I don't know for sure, but
3-2. Back to the splitter.
yeah, I had to.
Yeah, the 5th one came. Threw a couple other breaking pitches in there. Clayton, we appreciate you, and enjoy the rest of your Japan trip. We'll see you again soon, okay?
All right, thanks guys. Fun. Appreciate it.